Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and we are back with few things that I really like. So this video's title is the things that I bought in this week only. This was the pretty best week in my life. I think I bought lots of things this week. I'm gonna share with you all the things that I bought this month, and these are actually things that I really required for a lot of time, and I'm just like, not accepting the fact that I need the things. So these are the things. First up is some of the sketchbooks. These are the 5 sketchbooks that I bought this month. 1 2 3 4 5, and this is another type of a sketchbook. It's basically a square sketchbook. I like to stock up my sketchbooks because I don't wanna sit like on a random Tuesday night and my sketchbook is finished, like find out and I cannot draw again, or I have to use a piece of a paper that I don't know will be lost in the 10 days. That's why I like to keep sketchbooks stocked up with me, so whenever one sketchbook just goes out, another one just is ready to be done. So after we are done with the 4 sketchbooks and we have 2 sketchbooks left, another set of 6 or 4 sketchbooks will be coming. So this was the first item that I bought in the humongous haul. Next one is this. Yeah, you heard it right. These are the POSCA pens. I was actually out on my Ohuhu pen, white one, acrylic marker, so I actually went ahead and bought the whole white set of POSCA markers. Like actually I was searching for white markers. These ones came up, so I actually just bought these. I like them because they can actually stand up on their own like this. So that's why I just love the fact like using the POSCA mark. I've always dreamed about them, and actually another reason of them for buying like the whole set of nibs for me is that in future when I want to buy another set like for the colored markers, I can actually just go ahead and look at one of these markers to know which nib I want actually. So like this brush nib is actually something I'm really excited about. Like it's a white brush nib. I'm super excited about this one to use in my drawings more and more. Next one are some leads, 3 tubes of Camel 0.9 leads. These are these are actually quite dark, which can be used in, I like to use these leads in like refining my pencil, because these are dark. So these are dark, but these are also soft, so they do not leave an impression on the paper but leave graphite on the paper. So when I use some kneaded eraser on top of it, so it leaves graphite and doesn't leave an impression. That's why I like to use them. Next, I bought my all-time favorite Hauser 0.7 leads. Actually I bought 4 packs of these. Let me just show you. In each pack consists of a 10. I have an open pack somewhere, like this one is open. Yeah, so each pack contains of these tubes, 10 tubes each pack. So these are basically 40 tubes, and I use them all the time, so that's why I just go ahead and stock these up in my humongous haul actually. Next one is this Hauser jumbo ink cartridge. Actually this time I bought it in blue because I really want to test things out. Like in my sketchbook, always people just go ahead and ink with the black, so that's why I bought the blue ink this time to actually give me a sense of it's amazing as an artist to actually just take a deep breath and explore new materials just for the Christ's sake. Like it's really amazing to use new things every day. Every single day comes with new opportunities, new great things, so you should just go ahead and try new things every single day. I use them in black, so that's why I just go ahead and bought a pack of a blue ink. Next time I'm thinking to buy something in red or green, so some change of color in my drawings will be giving me new ideas. The next thing I bought is some kneaded erasers. These are Faber-Castell kneaded erasers. So I've used one of these, like I opened one of the eraser. It's in my pouch. By the way, if you actually want to know what's in this thing, you can just go ahead and check another video. So I bought these Faber-Castell kneaded eraser. Actually, I've never had a kneaded eraser. Is this supposed to be this much sticky only? Okay, so yeah, okay. Can somebody please just in the comments tell me how to store them properly? Because I don't know why, but these are just giving me a headache to just even store them properly. Yeah, so this is the kneaded eraser. I've never used a kneaded eraser before in my entire life actually, so that's why this time I just went ahead and bought it, because when I was making my comic pages, so the thing is that whenever I make them, like whenever I have to lift up the dust, I tend to use this eraser, but it actually, you know, sometimes crumble the paper at a one spot or maybe erase too much. So for the time sakes, when I just want to lift up the graphite over my page, I like to use this. Now it's actually quite helpful. So can I just like throw it like this and it will be amazing? Like, tell me in the comments, or do I have to keep it in this container only? Because I know it came into this only and now it's not fitting in this quite fractally. So there was a limit on the Amazon that you have to buy at least 2 packs of these. So one pack consists of 3 erasers, and so that's why I just went ahead and bought like 6 of them. Probably they're gonna last me for my entire life. Next one I bought are these. Now you might be curious, Sharon, what are these? What are you gonna use these blocks for? Actually, these are paperweights. Right now I'm in a current state where I'm always drawing in my sketchbook. So whenever I'm drawing on this part of the sketchbook, this part of paper like tend to, you know, fly over this page occasionally and frequently, and I always tend to use my phone on top of it. But whenever I search something on my phone, or I have to keep something on that thing, another thing on that thing on the paper, then again I have to find something, but then I have to use that thing, and then again I have to do the same thing again and again. But now these will have me hooked up on that part. Next thing what I bought is, actually I had this thing before in a different material one. This one I was like not pretty sure when I ordered it, but I just like, you know, took a shot and ordered this one, and I'm pretty amazed by how this thing came out. So this is a 3D printed model figure, action figure. I don't know what these are called actually. Yeah, so these are actually some action figures. I was actually, you know, I was drawing more comics than usual than before, so I always, you know, tend to search some references for poses and in the same perspective that I wanted. So now I like to use this. Yeah, so I like to use these instead of just guessing the pose. That will actually improve my drawings and my comics. Next one is this. It's a Kuretake pigment acid free water free ink. Actually I was using the Isomars ink and it's quite good. It's actually have a very dark consistency if you want to work on comics, and I still love it. I have a 500 ml of bottle laying around in my studio that I like to use it, and I have filled most of my things on that. But sometimes to also use acid-free inks when I know that I'm gonna use alcohol markers on top. So that's why this one comes in. Like whenever I'm going to Japan, I'm going to buy a lots of this thing. This thing is 690 rupees of 116 ml of ink, but in Japan it can cost you 390. So basic 330, I think. It's basically half the price of this one. So whenever I'm going to Japan, I'm gonna buy tons of this one so that I don't have to use waterproof ink anymore. I can just use acid free ink all the time. Now the final thing that I bought is this one. I've been trying to make 10-minute studies with the pencils, 10-minute gesture studies, 10 minutes anatomy studies. And whenever I use, like whenever I draw in my sketchbooks, the graphite of the pencils just tend to, you know, you just close it and the graphite just sticks onto another page and ruin both drawings here and there. So this is the time this one comes in. I'm just gonna use it, spray it on my sketchbook, so that for the time's sakes it doesn't, like, you know, completely transfer this drawing into this page over time. So yeah, so these were all the finds, all the things that I bought this week's. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel, because I know it's cringe to ask people that to subscribe my channel, but still I would like if you would just do it, because I am an Indian artist and I am on a mission to actually prove that in India you can also make art as a living. So please help me by subscribing this channel, that to prove people that creative careers are also a career, and also a real one where you can make money from. There is gonna be lots and lots of comics coming out soon, and I'm gonna try to make 2 months into comic. Like each week I'm gonna try to upload a new comic. It's gonna be shorter comics. It's gonna be uploaded on my Instagram, plus it's gonna be uploaded on Tapas. So please do, whenever the comic comes out, there's going to be a video. So if you want to know that when is the comic coming, please for that subscribe to my channel, so that you know that this comic is going to be coming. Yeah, and I hope you like the video. Yeah, bye.